Hey everybody, I wanted to show you guys another really cool app that I use. This is the Plex app. I'm using it on iPhone. You can also use it obviously on iPad, any Android device or box that runs XBMC or Kodi, those kind of Android boxes, Amazon Fire Stick, and the Roku. You would use this if you're running a Plex media server. Now, there is a $4.99 activation charge per device that you set it up on, but if you have like two iOS devices or Apple devices, like an iPad and an iPhone, it's one charge per Apple ID. And I would imagine like an Android phone and Android tablet would be the same way, or like your Android phone and your Android, box that you would log into. I don't know 100%. I know for a fact the iPhone and the iPad, there's not two charges for that. But as far as Android, I don't have one to test that, so I'm not 100% for sure. But I can't imagine it wouldn't be the same, because you would be logging in with the same user ID. But anyway, this Plex app, we actually got this primarily to use it with Apple TV, because the Apple TV is the one device that does not offer a Plex app directly on it, or like a download for it, because you can't download things on Apple TV. So I'm going to show you guys how to use this with the Apple TV to watch whatever you want to. Now, like I said, you would only use this if you're running a Plex media server, so I'm sure if you're running a Plex media server, you know what I'm talking about. So otherwise you wouldn't be using or looking at this app. Alright, here on the left where it says Gem HP is my husband's computer that he is running the Plex media server off of. On the right is just my account that I created. When you download the app from the iTunes store or the Android market, you're going to create an account and then set up or pay your activation fee, which goes through either iTunes or Amazon. I think it comes, well, no, it's through the Amazon Fire Stick. It downloaded it as like a digital download through Amazon. I guess through the Android market, it'd probably be like just a Google charge or whatever. But I'm going to show you guys. We're going to get into the app and I'll show you how it works. Here are the channels that we have on the Plex media server. I don't know why we even have some of these on here, because we don't use them. Actually, most of these we don't use, because A&E, ABC, CBS, History, you either have to have an account like the CBS. They have that all access thing that you pay for monthly, or A&E, ABC, Food Network, and all those. You're going to have some sort of service provider tied to them that you can log in and authorize that app. So if you're trying to cut the cord, not have to cut your cable expenses and all that, you wouldn't have an account to tie to it. So I don't even know why I have these on here, because we don't use them. But anyway, the ones that we do use are the Let Me Watch This and the SS Plex. Let Me Watch This is one channel on Kodi. You can find any movie or TV show on there just about you want, except for apparently On the Case with Paula Zahn, because I could not find that show. It's one of my daughter's favorite shows and she was wanting to find it. My husband found it through SS Plex. He set this one up and then he added that to the favorites on there, and it actually has all 11 seasons and the first few episodes of season 12, so they're pretty accurate, and she was very happy about that we were able to find them, and he put them in the favorites so she could find them easily. Now let's go back to TV shows. These are all of the TV shows that my husband has saved on his computer. It is pulling these directly from his computer. Same thing with movies. These are movies that he has on his computer that is pulling them directly from his computer. I'm not going to click on one of these, because every time I click on one of these, it freezes up my mirroring software. So I'm not going to click and start one of these shows, but I'm just going to tell you, because I don't actually have to click on it to show you, how you would send this to the Apple TV. My daughter's favorite device out of all of the devices we have in this house, and we have just about everything you can imagine, is the Apple TV. Unfortunately, you are a little more limited with what you can do with that unless you jailbreak it, but we don't want to fool with jailbreaking stuff. My husband's done it. He knows how to do it, but you just have to constantly keep your software updated and full with updates and all that stuff, and reinstall things and all that on jailbroken stuff, and she just doesn't want to fool with all that. So that's what she has in her room that she likes to use, and it's easy for her. She likes simplicity and things that are a lot easier to fool with than any of the XBMC or Kodi boxes, or she likes the Amazon Fire Stick too because it's really simple as well. But in particular, her favorite is the Apple TV. So she would find a show that she wanted to watch, whether it be, The Big Bang Theory here, or go into that SS Plex and click on, one of the episodes of Paula's On. And what you're going to do is, once you start playing the show on your phone, tablet, whatever you're using this app on, this little box up here on the right-hand side that says TV shows, that looks kind of like a little box with a Wi-Fi signal is what I think it looks like. That is how you would send this to the Apple TV. Like whatever was playing, you would touch that little box up there on the right hand corner and send this to your Apple TV. It's not showing up on mine right now because I don't think she has her Apple TV turned on, so you don't see it in the list, but normally it would show Apple TV underneath where it says Crystal's iPhone, and then you would just touch that. It would put the little check mark next to Apple TV, and then it would immediately start playing your show on the Apple TV. It is the easiest thing in the world to do. It is so cool how you can do that. And like I said, that's actually primarily why we purchased this or paid that activation fee, was so that she would have the capability to watch whatever she wanted to on her Apple TV. But that's basically it. Like I said, you can set up playlists, which I don't have any playlists set up, and movies, and like I said, under the let me watch this, I'll show you that one real quick. I mean, if you're familiar with XBMC and Kodi and you've used those, then you're very familiar with how this stuff works. You can go under popular, and as you can see, the app is very responsive. It's very fast, and I'm on Wi-Fi and running mirroring software, so that's going to slow it down a lot. But you can see, like, there's all these movies. If you're a Twilight fan, you can watch this. And then, of course, it's going to load all the different sources. Once again, I'm not going to touch it and play on it, or, to play anything, because I don't want to freeze my software up again, because I don't know why my computer or my phone or something is not liking the software I'm using. But anyway, that's basically it. There's not really much else to show you that I know of anyway. So if you guys like this, try it out. I definitely think it's worth the $4.99, activation fee for what it does. Just the capability alone of being able to send anything we want to the Apple TV, to be able to watch something on it, is just awesome. And, like I said, if you have a Roku, there's no charge for Roku. I watch the Plex, use the Plex app on my Roku constantly to watch stuff, and it doesn't cost a penny for that one. So anyway, give it a try. Try the app out if you're running a Plex media server, and leave me a comment in the comment section below and tell me what you think about it, or maybe you know something about it that I don't and you all can teach me something about it. So I will see you guys soon. Bye.